good morning. It's Randytbird out here in Arizona on another nice Sunday morning, late morning out here. A little cloudy today, but nothing's supposed to come of it anytime here today or even tomorrow. Wednesday maybe some rain, but anyway, beautiful weekend in the 70s. Just getting out today and go for a ride, and then go to an event, and then you know, the rest of the day. So just out riding today, and I was thinking about having multiple bikes and the difference between them. Now, I haven't been on the Heritage for about oh god, it's been 2 weeks now. Anyway, I put the fairing back on, as you can see. I just wanted to do that comparison just to remind myself of why I bought it, and yeah, it was a great buy. And you know, still the windshield does have its advantages, but this is awesome. Lots of weather protection, makes the bike really comfortable. And so, but having multiple bikes, everyone feels different. And I was working on the Sportster again. I did some tuning on it last week. Put an air cleaner, high flow air cleaner on it, and retuned it again. And while it's running great, it feels really small and really light, really very sporty, if you pardon the pun. I was out running around with it yesterday. Went to a car show, and man, I'll tell you what, those car shows. You think people got a lot of money tied up in your bikes? Holy crap, these guys, I overheard this guy negotiating with somebody over this one car he wanted to sell. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was, you know, the typical hot rod car with all the expensive paint and you know, crazy motors and stuff in it. He was arguing with the guy, or negotiating, let's call it, with the guy. $110,000 is what he wanted for this car, and I'm thinking, holy crap! All bikes don't get to that range. I mean, we had that brush with the high prices, the super high prices, with the whole fat tired chopper, manufactured chopper era. You know, the Jesse James stuff, and the, you know, American Iron Horse and Titan and all those, and they faded out, and you see them for sale now for $8,000, $10,000, $11,000. There's still some diehards out there that still think that what that barely rideable chopper thing still wants $50,000 for it, and my guess that nobody's buying those these days. So, and anyway, but the difference between the Heritage and the Sportster is huge, and huge again yet with the Triumph. And so it just feels weird. This bike feels really large today. I mean, very comfortable, don't get me wrong, but it feels really large because I've been on the Triumph and the Sportster the last 2-3 weeks, and this one is just it's my main bike, but I've been been riding it a little less because I've been working on the other bikes. But you know, she's good, but it is a different feel when you have multiple bikes. Those of you that do know what it's like, you know. Anyway, the Sportster's running really good since the second round of tuning with the free flow air cleaner, and now the Cobra pipes that are on it, and she sounds good, and it's like a whole different motorcycle. It has just gone really picked up some power. I would say seat of the pants, 5 or 6 horsepower easily, and it just accelerates like it never has. So I know Sportsters, I've had 1200 Sportsters in the past, and I know that they'll make some power, but this one never just felt all that fast, but it feels fast now. So I can't wait when the drag races start up again. I might take it down there and run a couple passes to see how she does. We always have a good time when we do that. There was a video that I did a while back when I had the Street Bob that we did some passes. I had like 4 passes down the strip, and that was a lot of fun. It's the only racing this old man can do anymore. It's a little bit of drag racing, but it definitely gets the adrenaline flowing and the blood pumping when you're going 100 miles an hour in just a flash there. So, you know, 13 seconds. Some bikes even faster. But yep, that's a lot of fun. But today there's no drag racing, no racing at all. I'm just out riding, just to get out on a nice day, and it's gonna be. It was a busy day yesterday. Had a bunch of errands to run. I did manage to get to that car show, so it was right around the corner from my house, and check that out for a while, and then you know, just had to do some errands. I helped my son out, move some stuff, and so there was that, and then just kind of hung out the rest of the evening at home. Went out to dinner. It was good. But had a good time Friday night, hanging out with some friends and brothers at an open house, and that was good. And spent some more time with them again today. So, but that's where I'm headed here in a while. But I got to make my usual ride and vlog today, just to keep everybody interested. The channel is doing great. The pennies are rolling in. I won't say dollars. The pennies are rolling in, but I'm excited about that, to see, you know, my videos are pretty much all monetized now. So if you go back and watch any of the old ones, that puts a few pennies into my pocket there, into my account, my YouTube account. And I've worked hard to get to this point, and I really thank everybody that's got me there. You guys are awesome out there. I hope everybody's been able to get out, or at least do some bike related stuff if you're living in cold country and whatever. And I see some of my regular readers are still putting out videos even though their weather is atrocious. A buddy up in Washington State, you're recovering from your heart attack, man. I wish you well. I hope you get better and get out on that bike by springtime. I mean, I guess if you're going to be down, might as well be down when it's cold. So, you know, here's to you, man. Let's hope for the best for you here and get on that bike soon. That'd be as much therapy as anything, I imagine. So, but anyway, I've got some stickers, and if anybody wants to trade stickers or whatever, you can DM me through my Instagram page, and send me an address I can mail them to. I've still got probably 40 or 50 left. I'm gonna do a new order. I might modify my logo a little bit, but I'm gonna place another order here soon. So I'm gonna move out the old ones, and you know, I haven't been real aggressive about pushing them. I just anybody that wants them, I'll be happy to send them out to you at no charge. So, you know, I'm not looking to make tons and tons of money off this account. If I can just help pay for my camera gear and my insatiable lust for customizing motorcycles, you know, if I can make a few bucks on that, help me pay for my gas. Wow, look at all those birds. They're by the landfill here. They go nuts. A little cloudy today, not too bad. It's nice and warm. The storm system stayed south and east of us, and all we're getting is just the edge of the clouds, and there's no rain in those clouds. They're just floating by. But we did get some rain last week. We had a heck of a storm. I think it was Thursday night. It rained, sheets of rain coming down. The wind was blowing about 50 miles an hour. I thought our house was going to blow away. And it rained so hard that some of the water from the rain actually got on the inside of the windows of the house, which is pretty wild. We don't have storms like that, lightning and thunder in February, January, February. We don't really get storms like that, but it had been warm, and when that storm system came through, you know, that's what creates the lightning and thunder for all you amateur meteorologists out there. So I think that riding a motorcycle kind of turns you into an amateur weatherman anyway. So you can read the radar maps, and you're very, you know, very inquisitive as to choosing your route as to avoid, you know, massive downpours and things like that. There was a coyote that was too slow. That's sad. They gotta be, they're not watching the road, I guess. And night out here, the critters move out here in the desert, so they're definitely on the move at night. Might see some wild horses today if they're out. They usually coming up to this area there. Sometimes you see them. They're not far from the river here, so this is their range. Somebody up in northern Arizona was shooting wild horses. They can't really figure out who's doing it, but there's suspicions that it's some people that graze cattle and consider them to be competition, you know. So every now and then the Forest Service will cull the herds, if you will, and take some of them out, take the weak and the sick ones out, and they are part of Arizona history. Arizona lore is the wild horses. So the funny thing to mention is that there were no wild horses in North America until the Spanish conquistadors came over here in the 1500s and 1600s and brought them with them, and some got away and they reproduced, and now they're emblematic of the West. And out on the west side of town, there's also a lot of wild burros. There was a lot of mining going over there, and the burros got away. I've seen some of those when I was out dirt riding, and so that's pretty wild. Everything you'd expect of the Wild West out here. This is normally where the horses are, and I don't see any today, so none today. Desert looking good today, nice and green. Not much wind today, so that's nice. I know my Sportster moves around a lot in the wind. This bike has got the weight and the heft. It just kind of punches through any wind. I mean, it's still, if you real windy, it moves around a little bit. But at any rate, beautiful sky. I like the clouds. I don't mind those kind of clouds. It's nice to be able to ride and get out of the city. You know, I'm not a big fan of the heavy traffic in the city. It's gotten really bad in recent years, and just here probably in the last year, everybody's back to work. There's you know, school's in session. The snowbirds have come back. Traffic has been really bad lately. I go 30 miles to work now, and sometimes it takes a very long time to get there, and sometimes it's okay, but the freeways are been a bit of a zoo lately. Lots of accidents, lots of traffic. So it's really nice to get out of here on a state highway and get away from that. So anyway, this is Randytbird out here in Arizona. I want to thank you for subscribing. If you haven't, please do. We're up well over 1,000 now, and counting. So every 100 or 200 more is another milestone, and the more of you that are watching, the better the channel does. And I was told here not too long ago that my channel helps people sleep. Well, you know, I live to serve, whatever. So, you know, if it puts you to sleep, well, that's great. Keep watching. You know, you need your sleep. So anyway, that one's for you, Mike. But anyway, we will talk to you again.